are Captain Bob Wallace and Private Phil Davis.
Private Davis.
Yes, Captain Wallace?
Remember, don't sing until you see the whites of their eyes.
I see him.
Then sing. Happy holiday. Happy holiday.
This is the musical version of Irving Berlin's White Christmas. It's loosely based on the film that we're all familiar with Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney. The plot is Wallace and Davis, two guys that were friends together during the Second World War.
And to think, if I were with Bob Hope, at least I'd get to travel with Dorothy Lamour.
Hey, you got me!
And they banded together to become one of the 1950s hottest acts. They meet up with two sisters, and by the end, everybody falls in love. It's an amazing plot. Never duplicated anywhere else.
The best things happen while you're dancing. Things that you would not do at home come naturally on the floor.
We tried to stick as close to the movie as possible to bring as many of those things that everybody loves about it onto the stage so that they can take those memories that they have of being home with their families watching the movie and bring their families here and relive those with us.
There were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm there to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home.
Footlite Musicals is a community theater, which means that everyone here is completely volunteer. And yet, the caliber, it's amazing. I think it's as good as anything you're going to see in town.
Stand back, Pine Tree. Watson's back in town. Let me sing a sad refrain of broken hearts that loved in vain. And if my song can start you crying, I'm happy.
Well, I think it's always exciting to see something live and in person. And this particular production has probably 4 or 5 other wonderful Irving Berlin songs that are not in the film.
Smiling at me. Do I see? Can't you hear those birds sing?
So there's a lot more music in this and a lot more packed in to make it more of a continuous show that will just continue to entertain you. In movies, you can have that downtime, but when you're up on the stage, you gotta keep people's attention, and that's what this show does really well.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Heart. That's what I think you're going to get a whole bunch of when you come to this show. You're going to be taken back to times that are warm and fuzzy for everybody. There's funny, there's singing, dancing, but above all of it, there's just a whole bunch of heart.
And may all your Christmases be white.